that I'm live, so that means you know how I start the show. Make sure you log on to doggiediamondstv.com. That is my official website, doggiediamondstv.com. On there might be videos you've missed. You're wondering if I didn't post today or I did post today. doggiediamondstv.com is the official website. Link is in the description. You might as well bookmark it and check it on the daily. New audio, everything. doggiediamondstv.com. And have you heard about my $100 promo deal? If you haven't, let me give you some details real quick, because this could be beneficial to you and I think you should take advantage of it. First and foremost, the promotion will be done on Doggie Diamonds TV and Interlude TV. That's the Insta stories, the YouTube community, the threads, the Facebook, the Twitter accounts. For both of those accounts, I could promote whatever you need. But as a reminder, this is for serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. I can help you bring more awareness to your products, whether it's your t-shirts, whether it's your website, whether it's your YouTube, whether it's your album. Yeah, I can promote that for you. And if you need a rollout, Coach Kandaka is now accepting clients. And you can hit up so I could promote it, and she could tell you how to promote it or what you need to do for your rollout. I could post the rollout everywhere. And this is for artists, podcasters, business owners, content creators. And the services include social media growth, brand clarity, organic supporter building, rollout strategy, product management, and monetization strategy. Listen, DM at Coach Kandaka, Coach Kandaka on Instagram. Let's start this. Yes. Don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes. As you hit the like button, as you in here, we got to shout out some folks in the room. We got Nikki Rael in the room. We got Zone 864 TV in the building. We got Alfonso Diablo in the building. Renegade Revolver, what's up? Long time. David Smith, what's up? Sticky Finger is in the room. EC is in that green, so that means that they are a member of the channel. We got Brooke at Even Melanin in the building. The Emilio Egbar show is in the building as well.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Brooklyn GQ, I see you. Consmatic is here. Ty, the beneficiary. The 305 is in the building. Tyler, what's up? Peter Truth, what's going on? Chin's TV, what's up? MW101 is in the building. D Banks, what's up? I ain't gonna keep y'all long, I promise. This ain't gonna be no all-nighter, but we gonna be here for a few. We kick it, kick it how we do. Don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
What's that on beat? I don't know. I be wanting to do drops, like do drops, you know what I'm saying? And be like,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
That drop was ass. Yo, Yeet, what's up? Tay Luciano Media is in the building. Big True 504 Powell is here. Lucky, what's up? We got Sincere, what's up? Yes, we here. Show y'all some things tonight. I think Flex is capping, but I'm gonna tell y'all why I think he's capping, and I'm gonna show him prove. Don't be too shocked and surprised by what I show y'all. So what I do a lot of times is I pay close, extra special attention. For the people on the playback, you can always fast forward this part if you want. You know what I'm saying? But it's dope. If you hear while this is going on, then you could be a part of it. Bay Area Rap Tales, what's up? Bernadette Bernie is in the building. Bernadette Bernie is in the building. Okay, I'm here. I'm Doggie Diamonds. I got my lights together. Lights doing, doing what they do. DR, what's up? I need the likes to go up, though. If y'all could hit that like, I'd be appreciative. So, what's going on? Big announcement in New York City radio and radio history that Funkmaster Flex is leaving Hot 97. It has the internet. It has everything in an uproar, and everybody is talking about it. Everybody has a comment about it. I see good, I see bad, I see indifferent. I see, yeah, it's about time. I've always said on here before, who's your understudy? If he left, who would he pass it to? He's been on the radio for a long time. Chilltown Major, I see you. Who would he pass it to? Guess what? He ain't passing it to nobody because he ain't going nowhere. I'm going to prove it to y'all that he's not going nowhere. But I want y'all to follow me. And you got to pay attention to plays. Everything that you see on the internet, most of the time is a play. It's to garner attention. It's to garner likes, views. It's to get everybody talking. Most of the things you see on the internet, which I don't like to partake in, is to get people talking. So people are saying things to get you believe things that are not true. So I know he's not going nowhere. Why? Because I'm going to show you. Show and prove always. I got to take these off the read. So this says legendary DJ Funkmaster Flex is departing from New York City Hot 97 after a 30-year career that revolutionized hip-hop radio. His final broadcast is set to be Labor Day, September 1st of 2025, where he'll bid farewell to a station he helped transform into a cultural powerhouse. Known for his bombastic style, exclusive premieres, and influence on artists like Jay-Z, Flex's exit signifies, why? What the fuck am I was about to say significant. Signifies the close of an iconic era, evoking nostalgia and debates about radio's evolution amid fan reactions on social media. Signifies. Okay. So y'all read that. Signifies. That's a laugh. Yo, I ain't laughing. That shit was funny, man. I told you I want to be a stand-up comic. Ain't nobody laughing? Yeah, it's magnifies, right? Okay, look. Okay. So I'm going to read the beginning again. Legendary DJ Funkmaster Flex is departing New York City's Hot 97 after a 30-year career that revolutionized hip-hop radio. His final broadcast is set for Labor Day, September 1st of 2025, where he'll bid farewell to a station he helped transform into a cultural powerhouse, right? So the talk is he's leaving. The talk is that's his last show. Now let's read what Flex wrote. And let's pay attention. Let's pay attention to what he wrote. This Monday, Labor Day, September 1st, will be my last show on Hot 97 at 7 p.m. All things come to an end. End of an era that I enjoyed very much. I super enjoyed it all. I will make the last show a great one. Appreciate everyone who has supported me over the years. What did you see in that stands out? So everybody is tripping. You know, look, the timeline is tripping. Oh my God, he's living. You know what I seen in this? What I seen in this is this Monday, Labor Day, September 1st, will be my last show on Hot 97 at 7 p.m. That will be his last show at 7 p.m. That's what I see. I don't see that he's leaving the station. He's not going to be on the radio. Brooklyn GQ called it, like I called it, he's changing his time slot. He's not leaving Hot 97. He's changing his time slot. Look right here. This Monday, Labor Day, September 1st, will be my last show on Hot 97 at 7 p.m. So for everybody in the uproar, yo, he's leaving, yo, the end of an era, what we gonna do now? Blah. He is fronting. That's his last show at 7. Look, end of an era indeed. Still one of my favorites. Rest in peace to Fred the Godson. Our birthday's a day apart. Everybody going to the nearest corner store. All this about him leaving. Missy Elliott, thank you for breaking some of my records. Look at this. He got them. He got them. Yo, he got them, and he got everybody. Somebody said, take Ebro with you. I second that. Take Rosenberg, too. Is this your last show at Hot 97, or are you saying you are leaving Hot 97 altogether? So if you pay attention, he got everybody. He's not leaving Hot 97. He's leaving the 7 p.m. slot. So let's go a little further. This is from TMZ. Funk Flex, new Hot 97 time slot incoming. DJ Enough and DJ Camilo out. Funkmaster Flex left 50 Cent, Jadakiss, and a whole legion of radio listeners in the Tribeca area floored, announcing that his last days of dropping bombs on Hot 97 7 p.m. time slot will come to an end on Thursday, all because he's switching up his schedule. TMZ Hip Hop confirmed with multiple sources that Funk Flex will operate on the 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. slot after the Labor Day holidays. 50 Cent. Look at these niggas. I can't even process this. What the F does this mean for New York music? Like we had New York music. Now you can say whatever you want, but Flex been #1 since I can remember. And of course, he's going to tag his shit. Jadakiss, we're doomed. No, we're not doomed. We got you and Fat Joe podcast. That's going to save everything. Because people don't pay attention and they don't comprehend. This Monday, Labor Day, September 1st, will be my last show on Hot 97 at 7 p.m. So what he is saying, it's his last show at 7 p.m. He never said he was leaving Hot 97. 50 Cent and Jada predicted the death of traditional rap as we knew it, but Flex will still be delivering heat on NYC airways, just a different time. Nessa Nitty, a.k.a. Colin Kaepernick's wife, If You're Nasty, will move to 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., while the morning show will have an updated time of 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. And veteran disc jocks, a.k.a. DJs, DJ Enough and DJ Camilo were released into free agency. See that? All you gotta do is read and comprehend what you're reading. It's not that hard. So it's all a play. It's all a play. So everybody is running out there, oh, Flex, oh, That was easy. That was easy. That was easy to see. That was easy to comprehend besides signifiers. Words are difficult sometimes, though. Forgive me. Words be fucking niggas up sometimes. You know, this is a simple word. It'd be tough as hell. You'd be like, satellize. You remember the lady the dude was on the phone with the lady. He's like, they're gonna try to satellize you. They're gonna try to protabinate you. It's like, satellize? What the fuck they talking about? Yeah, but so I fucked that one up. I think it's hilarious. But yeah, DJ Enough out. DJ Camilo out. One thing about these corporations, when they start downgrading and that money ain't coming in and nobody's really listening to radio like that, because I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I don't listen to the radio any longer. I barely listen to satellite radio. Everybody listens to podcasts now. So how music is getting broken now is just completely different. I don't even know how we listening to radio no more. Listening to new music. I think the artists will say the album is coming out, so the rollouts are really, really poor now. It's a lot going on in the culture that's not right and exact no more, but everybody know what they doing. You got niggas who dropping 20 projects in a month, a whole bunch of quantity but no quality. It's a lot going on in the culture. I think people think that they could tweet stuff or put it on their gram and that's good enough. A lot of niggas ain't doing interviews, don't do shows. They think they have a specific fan base where they could say, oh, I'm dropping Friday, and it don't work like that. You still need a rollout. The most traditional rollout that I seen in the past few years was the clips. They did 2 singles, 2 videos, and then they dropped the album. That was the old school way, and as we could see, it was very, very effective for what they were trying to do and what they needed to do because everybody was tuned in. And like Iceberg said in the chat, rest in peace to DJ K Slate, because in my opinion, he was the last New York DJ that played everything. It was for New York radio. Of course, he played some of the South, but when we listening to these guys, it's not New York no more. And could we hold up? Could we defend the DJs a little bit? Is artists making New York music anymore? We're hearing a lot of drill. We started hearing trap. We started hearing a lot of club booty music. We started hearing music that people think they were playing or making for the clubs. Gone are the days of a Tribe album coming out. We know it's gonna be New York. A Pete Rock and Seal Smooth album, we knew it was gonna be New York. A Wu-Tang album, we knew it was gonna be New York. Those days is over. So respectfully, it's this damn kombucha. What do the New York DJs really have to go off of if we gonna play New York music? You would have to go to the underground. But I'm going to be real with you. Even some of the underground artists, sonically, this shit ain't 1991 no more. So sonically, you still could obtain the New York sound, but have music that sounds 2025. Like, okay, yeah, you could make it a low bit rate, but at the same time, it still has to be big sounding. And I think a lot of people are not outside, but they hold. All right, let me say this. I think a lot of people are not outside, but they're holding the space that we waiting for them to come back out. Like Jadakiss and Beanie Sigel just announced they doing an album, which is fucking cap. They're not doing an album together. If you believe that shit, I'm gonna sell you the Brooklyn Bridge. They're not making no album together. First and foremost, Beanie always say he's doing an album with somebody. What happened to the Brad and Mac project? He said he was doing an album with Scarface. He even said he was doing an album with a dude that I used to be around. So, but see, people will hold space for that and be like, yo, they dropping an album. How they gonna drop an album? He ain't even got no fucking voice. You really think they're gonna go in the studio and use AI? But again, we fall for these announcements. We fall for all of this coulda, woulda, shoulda stuff. And then everybody who is out here working, we'll just ignore them because they said and this person said and that said. That's kind of unfortunate and unfair, because we do have people who's dropping projects in New York City, but you're not gonna hear it because they don't have the money to promote. Let's not say payola. They don't have the money to promote. And we gotta be honest too. A lot of people drop okay music. It don't really be banging like that. It be okay. And I think a lot of stuff be hype. A lot of songs be a lot of talk. And then you listen to that shit for 2 days and then you never want to hear it again. Ellis McClendon said he's made songs with AI. Give me one song he made with AI that he made. Not that somebody else made, that he made. That's officially released on his page. I'll wait. Give me a title of one. Let me go search it right now. You said he's made songs with AI. Give me one so I could search it on his page right now that he released the AI song. Give me one. Because I know that you don't know what the you talking about, but you gonna talk. And y'all gonna keep saying Dave East because y'all know I'm not really high on the Dave East list of his artistry. So I just think y'all want me to just say something negative, and I ain't even gonna give y'all that. I just not really big on Dave East music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it sounds monotonous to me, and it's projects with no song. Yeah, shout out to my bro Mel Murder who just came home today as well. We'll have Jim Jones make music, but then people don't like him so much that they'll overlook his efforts. And we'll still be saying, we'll still be holding space for people. We'll still be talking about, oh, this person is this person is that. And, they ain't made music in a long time. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just don't listen to a lot of people. You know what it is too? I'm gonna be honest with y'all about something when it comes to music. When guys say and they make music, I was listening to West Side Gun album. I was listening to the new album, Hills, Have Eyes Part 2. And when he was saying that he don't even really put effort into his shit, he don't give a fuck, that kind of bothered me a little bit. That kind of bothered me. It could be cap. He could just be saying that. Let me tell you something, man. Many people wish they could make an album. Many people wish that they can be heard. When a person say, yo, I'm just doing this, I don't even really care, that shit kind of bothers me. Because I remember me being on the, having the music bug and putting my all into the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is, putting my all into it, to everything. You understand what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times when people be like, yo, I'm just talking, like, yo, I don't even really care. Nah, I ain't really feeling that. Because if you don't care, why should we care? And then this be, Westside, he's very, very, he'll argue with people on X about the music. And like Kelly Mills said in there, this shit is real. Like, this shit come from your soul, originally to me. And, the thing about music that trips me out, right, is so many people will cosplay a belief in God or, God this, God that, Allahu Akbar, and, the Most High, and people say shit like that, right? And if you really believe in God, then you know that music don't come from you. It's your gift from God. So why would you say you don't give a fuck about your gift? Because what would a person like Beanie do? Hold on. What would a person like Beanie do to have his voice? Or DOC? Two great MCs that lost their voice. And for the record, too, could I clear up a rumor about Beanie Siegel losing his voice? Beanie Siegel didn't lose his voice because he got shot. That's a myth. He lost his voice because when he got shot, he woke up in the hospital and he had a catheter in his throat and he ripped it out. So for all the people who think, yo, he got shot, he lost his voice. For all the people to think that he got shot and he lost a lung, that's how he lost his voice. That's not true. He lost his voice because he had a catheter or a trach, one of them, it's whatever that is that go in your throat, a feeding tube. He ripped it out and ripped his vocal cords. That's how he lost his voice, not because he got shot in the chest. So that's another rumor that people just won't clear up because people just let rumors linger. You know what I'm saying? So it sounds, I guess, a little bit more street and a little bit more gangster that he lost his voice, get shot and all that. That's not what happens. That's not what happened. Niggas get shot every day, B. You know what I'm saying? He ripped the shit out of his throat and fucked his voice up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the trach. I think tracheotomy they give you. Whatever that shit is, you know. I said catheter, but I think it's the same type of thing. It was a feeding tube or a breathing tube. You know what I'm saying? Jada and Beanie album is never coming out. It's not even done. It ain't even happening. So it just moving right along. Listen, that should have never happened. You think Beanie Siegel will do an album with Jadakiss before he do an album with Scarface? And at this point, who's producing it? That's like Fat Joe and Biggie album that didn't exist. Yo, when y'all gonna stop believing rappers? When y'all gonna stop believing rappers? Y'all still falling for announcements and shit? Y'all don't watch niggas sat in front of y'all and lie for years and y'all be like, oh yeah, that album is gonna be fire. What album? Who's producing it? Who's funding it? Who's putting the money up? I'm just saying, niggas don't put up their own money. Niggas want to get a budget. I'm telling you. Stop listening to these niggas, man. Please. For your sake. Just for your sanity. Stop listening to niggas. Niggas been sitting there lying to y'all for years. You know what I'm saying? Just them niggas ain't doing no album. Flex ain't leaving Hot 97. Again, if you just coming into the room, I'll show you what's going on with Flex. Flex ain't leaving nowhere. Flex is just changing his time slot. This Labor Day, September 1st, will be my last show on Hot 97 at 7 p.m. Because we all know he comes on at 7 p.m., right? If he was saying it was his last show, he would have said, been my final show on Hot 97, period. He would have said, this Monday, Labor Day, September 1st, will be my final show on Hot 97. Again, with my discernment, that's how I would have listened. That's how I would have received it if he said that. Instead, he said, this Monday, Labor Day, September 1st, will be my last show on Hot 97 at 7 p.m. All things come to an end of an era that I enjoy very much. I super enjoyed it all. I will make the last show a great one. Appreciate everyone who supported me over the years. This is what I seen right here. This is what I seen right here. Last show on Hot 97 at 7 p.m. So what's going to happen? Everybody and their mama's going to tune in. The ratings is going to be through the roof. And then he's going to be on another slot. And he's going to giggle his fucking head off and laugh. Somebody said Flex is related to Umar. That's his cousin. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to God Body Hair Rule. Please stop. I wouldn't doubt that they got half an album from 15 years ago They bond was set 27 years ago. Two grown men don't got no reason to cap on each other. If it happens, it happens. You really think that? And your name is Godbody? You really let rappers, you really would let niggas lie to you and you say you don't doubt that they got half an album done? You didn't see Beanie say he was doing an album with Scarface before they got an album done? Two grown men don't got no reason to cap? Yes, they do, because dumbass niggas gonna listen to them. That's the perfect reason to cap. Everybody covered it. Everybody, first of all, the time that Jadakiss had the biggest momentum ever was after the verses. He didn't even drop no music. That was the biggest moment of his career. That was the biggest moment of Jadakiss' career. And he didn't drop a song, a single, or nothing. So we think him and Beanie Sigel going to make an album together. It would make more sense for Jadakiss and Fat Joe to make an album right now. I don't know who would want to hear it, but it would make more sense. Beanie Sigel, when the last time he made music? I'm not going down. That's not even worth talking about. These niggas is lying. How about that? Them niggas is lying. So I just wanted to say that, man. A lot of things we see on the internet, just take it with a grain of salt. Trust me, you getting it from me. Godbody Haru, salute to you. Abari Ghani. Abari Ghani, Desmond Tutu, and whatever. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Abari Ghani, Desmond Tutu, and Nelly Mandela to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what the fuck you talking about. And not only that, let me tell you something different between me and these other guys you watch. I be knowing these niggas. Like, I really know these niggas. Not only do I know these niggas, I know the engineers, I know the producers, I know all that shit. So, whatever. I'm not talking about Supreme Clientele 2. In extension, I don't think it should have been called Supreme Clientele 2. Supreme Clientele had a certain sound to it that I don't think this new project had. The project is cool, but I don't think it's Supreme Clientele 2. I have a problem with continuation projects when it don't sound like in the same vein of what we're used to. That's that. I listened to the album one time. I didn't really hear anything. I like Iron Man. I'm a little biased because of Iron Man. I like the joint with Conway. But I like Iron Man a lot. And I like, this is what I do want to say about the album. I'm happy that Fourth Disciple is on there. So that made me happy. I was happy for Fourth, even though it wasn't a typical Fourth Disciple beat. But when he made the Poor Georgie record, man, I was waiting for that other part of the loop to come in. The other part to come in, because he rhymed over the beginning. But I was waiting for that part to come in, that light rhymed over the main loop. I was fiending for that shit to come in. That shit just never came in. I just started thinking of Eric Benet and shit. That shit sound like Eric Benet. It sound like that Eric Benet. Kiss the girls and make them cry and all that shit. Man, I was waiting for that MC Light part to come. Yo, I was fiending for that shit. I said, yo, when that part come in and he rap, I was like, babe, this shit just never came back. Never happened. One record Cheddar Bang is my man, so I'm happy that he got a placement on there. Shout out to Cheddar Bang. I just spoke to Cheddar Bang Sunday. Shout out to Cheddar Bang. Matter of fact, let me call Bang right now. Yo, I'm live on YouTube.
What?
Yeah, I got Cheddar Bang live on the phone. We was talking. They was talking. We was talking about the Supreme Clientele. I was telling them, I'm happy my bro got a placement on there.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. It's
You,
amazing.
you got the top joint, right?
Yeah, I got the first record, Iron Man. Word.
Yeah. So Bang, give them your information because we gotta re-up soon.
Yeah, we gotta. I was thinking about you today too. Before, but I was like, I gotta get up with Doggie because we gotta do a Zoom. I'm in the cab right now on these Bluetooth, so you probably can't hear me that good. But just follow at Cheddar Bang, CheddarBang on all platforms. Search me on Google. Yo, we gotta tap in soon, bro.
Yes. Tomorrow, I gotta go see Grandma Duke, and SC. But after I get back from SC, I'ma build with you. We build.
Yeah, man. Salute to everybody tapping in on that Supreme Clientele too. Salute Doggie Diamonds, my guy.
Yes, sir, my bro. All right, so I'll holler later on, bro.
You already know. Salute,
Yep.
bro.
All right. Yep. Later on. I'm telling you, I really be knowing the producers and the people of shit. When I say something is cap, it's cap. I'm not these other guys. I would call more people, said after Ghostface version, I went, yeah, man, that Poor Georgie record is a tough record to follow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, I just really wanted to say that to y'all. So let's sit back and watch the movie. Let's sit back and watch the play. I don't think Flex is leaving Hot 97. I think he's changing time slots according to TMZ. He's changing time slots. And it's weird when TMZ started becoming credible over the years, right? That's kind of crazy, right? TMZ started becoming credible. So I got to start going back on every night. Yes, sir. Shout out to the Harbor. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Harbor. Shout out to the Hill. Shout out to the Green. Shout out to Now Born. Shout out to the West. Shout out to South Beach. Shout out to the whole Staten Island, man. Shout out to all over. Shout out to Port Richmond. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Port Richmond. Shout out to the whole Staten Island. You know what I'm saying? The whole Staten Island. Yo, you know what? Well, y'all don't know him. I spoke to Iron Mike too. Iron Mike is from New Brighton. Shout out to Richmond Terrace too. Fort Wadsworth, St. George. Yeah. The whole Staten Island. You know what I'm saying? 10301, 10304, IS 49, IS 61, Concord. Concord was a 600 school. Concord, yo, them niggas in Concord was crazy. Y'all don't know what a 600 school is? 600 schools for like niggas who eat pencils and shit like that. You know, niggas who in there eating pencils and shit. And they got like 4 niggas in the class and like 7 teachers and shit. Concord, I ain't fuck with Concord. Nope. I did not fuck with Concord. You know anything about Concord? Concord was South Concord motherfuckers in there with helmets on and shit. Yeah, Concord was a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Arthur Kill. You know what I'm saying? The dump is Arthur Kill. You know, in the mall is over there. But nah, niggas in Concord, them niggas had helmets on and shit. You ever notice, right? You know, bad kids is always musty. Like, think about the worst kid in your school or your class or whatever. Nigga was musty. It's something about a bad nigga in underarms that just, I don't know, man. They underarms be mad musty. Musty, like, and they always want to put you in a headlock or something like that. You don't know if you're getting choked out from the arm or the must. You just like, yo, man, just kill me, man. The must. And then, right, yo, respectfully, Musty niggas be mad strong too, man. Like, I don't know if it's the must that get them power. Musty niggas be strong. Like, bad kids be strong as yo. I don't know what that's all about. Niggas be strong. You can't even eat nothing in front of bad kids too, right? Remember time out? You pull out some shit, nigga, time out. Goodness gracious. Yo, let me get a piece. You know niggas like that. I was a nigga that I used to hang around. Couldn't eat shit around and they're like, yo, my nigga. Could I eat in peace? Because think about this, right? You get an order of hairy chicken wings and some fries. You know, well, New York City style is to put hot sauce and ketchup on all that shit. I hate when niggas be like, yo, let me get a wing. Nigga, I counted 4 wings. 4 wings and some fries is going to get me full. 3 wings, I'm twisted. Just really think about that. 3 wings, you twisted. 3 wings, you hungry. That 4th wing was going to take you over the top. Nigga asking for, yo, let me get a wing. Yo, my nigga. Like, could I eat? That's why I never smoke cigarettes. Obviously, niggas smoke cigarettes. Nigga pull out a cigarette. Nigga be like, yo, bust me down. Yo, could he smoke? You wasn't even thinking about no cigarette. Till you seen that nigga with a cigarette. Yo, bust me. That's why I never smoke cigarette. I'm like, God damn, nigga can't even enjoy a cigarette? Nigga can't even get cancer and yo, give me cancer. Then niggas be like, yo, let's go smoke some cancer sticks. Y'all think that shit is funny? Like, no matter what you have, like it's niggas in the hood that don't, no matter what you have, they want some. Yo, let me get a piece of that sandwich. Nigga, we ain't got no knife. You ain't biting my sandwich. I ain't say, cause if you a nigga, right, that's like save me a piece, and you eat behind a nigga, just really think about that shit. In 2025, you cannot eat behind nobody. You guaranteed a herpes on your mouth. You guaranteed a herpes. Nigga be outside like, yo, what's good, y'all? Ain't nothing. Yo, why you talking like that? Oh, nah, I had fell in the crib. Herpes from that sandwich. You can't, listen, you can't eat shit behind no nigga. You can't drink behind no nigga. Yo, let me get a sip. A sip? Nigga, I ain't drinking behind you. I ain't even saving you none. Yo, let me get a sip. You a grown-ass man. Yo, let me get a bite. Psychologically, I'm going somewhere else with this. But psychologically, you know how in love you got to be to eat behind your significant other sometimes? You know your significant other probably did some wild ass shit with their mouth to you. And you like, let me get a bite? Like, we done did shit that we could be lashed in certain countries for. Like, we could be arrested for some of the shit we done. And you like, let me taste your food? Nah, no. Absolutely not. I'll break you off a piece, I'll cut you some, but my fork and you, absolutely not. You gotta be in love. That shit gotta be some strong, it gotta be that crackhead love. No love is like that crackhead love. I know people say love in basketball and all that shit. The shit with Lorenz Tate and Nia Long. Crackhead love is the strongest love ever. Them motherfuckers would get beat up together. They smoke crack together. Nigga encourage his chick to whop a nigga off so they can smoke crack. He'd just be somewhere holding guard like, nah, don't go in there, fam. They talking. That's some serious ass love. It's some love when you get your ass whooped together. Cause you owe a nigga money. Nigga catch you. Yo, where my money at? Bust you upside your head and bust your girl upside the head too. Crackhead love is strong. I don't care what nobody say. like you got, like a crack whore, they might have looked good and shit, and they fell off, but they still got a switch. You ever seen a crack whore? You ever seen a crack whore walk? That shit is the funny. Like, yo, she got straight up and down, no acetol, just no acetol, and she just switching. Did you ever see them crackhead niggas that used to be big and niggas still like this? Bird ass chest walking. Telling you, crackhead love is strong. Any love you want that crackhead love. Nah, that's what I'm saying. Niggas ask you, yo, let's smoke together. You sat there seen this nigga licking this shit. Now you know he was in the spot eating stripper trim. You watch that nigga with your own two eyes eat stripper trim, and that nigga be like, you like, nah, I'm good. I quit smoking for Lent. I quit. I made a promise to my moms, man. I told my grandmother before she passed, I ain't gonna smoke no more. You watch this nigga eat stripper ass right in your face. And you like, yo, I ain't never drinking or smoking behind this nigga again. Ever. This nigga be like, roll up. Or he know you got some weed. Yo, you want me to roll that? Or nah, I'm taking this home because you gotta make up shit. Yeah, because this is what my doctor gave me and shit. It's for my migraines. This ain't like recreational. You watch niggas do wild shit. Like I'm telling you, my cousin, right? My cousin, one of my cousins, not my cousin that's in the chat. My cousin Soup. Fuck you if you looking, nigga. My cousin Soup, right? So one day, let my cousin hang with me, right? I don't really hang with him often. This nigga's crazy, right? So we at my grandmother's crib. He looking out the window. Everybody that walked past the window, this nigga's like, yo, beer on you? All right, I'm coming down. So this nigga was like panhandling beers and shit. Like everybody who walked past, this nigga like, yo, beer on you? So he got to like his 7th beer and shit. Like beer on you was working for him that day. I'm like, this nigga must be hustling this shit every day. He got to like his 7th beer and shit, right? So then I said to the nigga, yo, why you keep begging people for fucking beers, nigga? Like, stop looking out the window asking people for beer. Like, what's wrong with you? I said, yo, I'm about to walk to the building. If you know the building, Waverly, the building is Atlantic Terminals. The block is Waverly, the building is Atlantic Terminals. So I tried to tell the nigga, yo, I'm about to walk to the building. So he like, I'm going to walk with you. Man, this nigga walking. He see my little homie Breeze. Breeze had a cup of liquor. Had a fucking cup of liquor. This nigga ain't got no bottle. He ain't got nothing. Breeze is just walking down the street with a random ass cup of liquor. A random cup of liquor. Like this nigga, he done got poured off. Somebody tied him off like Fathead with the damn a cup of liquor. It wasn't even no full cup. It was a plastic ass cup. So this nigga Soup walking like, nephew, what you drinking? I could drink with you. Nigga like, yeah, take a sip. So I'm sitting there in disgust. I'm like, y'all niggas really gonna drink behind each other on the street? I mean, I know alcohol kills and shit, but so I'm sitting there looking, what the fuck are these niggas about to do? So Breeze get a nigga the cup. He start drinking. I could take it down. How you gonna ask to drink all that nigga liquor and he only had a cup? He say, nah, take a sip and give it back. Oh, nah, nephew, because you normally let me take it down. The fuck is going on right now? So this nigga walking with me. I'm like, man, this ain't a good idea. So then we get past the store. He like, yo, you got $2? Nigga, I don't carry cash. All I got is credit cards. I just don't carry cash. I might carry like $20, right? This nigga asked me for $2. Now, mind you, We got Waverly, Clinton, Vanderbilt, Claremont, Carlton. It's 4 blocks. It's only 2 stores. Once you get past these stores, you a dub. This nigga asked me for $2 mad times. Yo, I don't have no money. I only got his credit cards. So we go over there. I see him. I see the nigga, looking for his motion. Damn, who could I ask for to get me a beer? Yo, that was the most bumming ass disappointing shit ever. I was like, yo, I ain't taking this nigga with me nowhere ever again. This nigga out here begging for beer, drinking out of niggas' cups and shit. Somehow, we coming back from the building. And my little homie Rel, Lil C's nephew Rel, coming down the block. Rel got a little pint in his back pocket. How the fuck this nigga say this nigga back pocket? Somehow he seen Rel back pocket, but Rel was coming towards us. He like, what up, nephew? Rel is Little C's nephew. Shout out to Rel from the hood. So Rel coming towards us. And this nigga's like, yo, what we drinking? And so Rel pull out a fucking pint out his back pocket. Why this nigga drank off this nigga pint? So, bum 7 beers. This nigga's out the window like Pearl from 227. This nigga like this. Yo, beer on you. He bummed like 7 beers. You drank out a Breeze cup. We got to the building. Wasn't no action. We left. You seen Rel. Somehow you knew the nigga had a pint in his back. How he drank off a Rel pint? That nigga Rel could have had Thunderbird or some shit. Or MD 2020. I don't know what that nigga had. This nigga drank off a Rel pint. Guess what he asked me? You got $2? I just walked off on that nigga like, nah, I'm good. Like, yo, I never took that nigga nowhere. That nigga couldn't even walk down the street with me no more. Because in my hood, Fulton Street, my family been there forever. We know everybody. Every member of our family, all the way to the little kids, is just known throughout the whole hood. From my grandmother to my uncles, my moms, my pops. We known throughout the whole hood. So sometimes I used to hate to walk down Fulton Street because I would have to stop and talk to 60, 70 people, no lie. And the shit used to get a little annoying. Yo, I seen your podcast, I see you. I love it, but if I'm trying to get to my destination, it was just a bit much. But this nigga asked me I'm just like, yo, man. Fucking $2, man. What the fuck you gonna do? Start a company with $2? But see, let me tell you something about beer drinkers. They won't ask you for $10. They won't ask you for $20. They'll ask you for $2 5 times. Or they'll ask you for $2 10 times. And you be like, yeah, I got the deuce. Give them $2. Give them another $2. That nigga like $16 in. You ain't even realize you gave him $2 like 8 times. Cause you thinking $2. What's the big deal? It's only $2. Nah, they got that shit down to a science, man. Like, yo, I'm gonna ask that nigga for $2 10 times. And by the time you gave that nigga a deuce, once you break that 20, that shit over with. A dub is a dub, literally. So niggas be having that shit down to a science. Don't break no bills for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Don't break no bills. So it's like, I remember I was living in this crib and Soup came to paint my crib for me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Give some money. He could paint. So this motherfucker, I had a bar. I don't drink. This nigga seen liquor. He seen the bar. He's like, I could have a shot of that vodka over there. I'm like, my nigga, you didn't even you ain't take your coat off. We didn't even talk about the paint. Could I have a shot of that vodka? I don't know why I told that story, but I just had to tell that. I've been holding that shit in for like 10 years or something like that. Yeah, it just felt good to talk about. But I'm about to get up off here. It's midnight. I've been trying to go to bed early. I ain't had no popcorn in days. I had Cheez-Its early in the week. I've been good, but I thank y'all for joining me tonight. Again, I'm gonna be on early. I might come on early tomorrow. If y'all didn't see, I just did an interview today with an artist by the name of Jamil Honesty that I told y'all about a month ago. He got some dope ass music. He's from Staten Island. He now lives in Baltimore. But his music is dope. You know what I'm saying? I don't co-sign everything and I don't like everything, but I think this shit is fire. So why not interview people who got good product? So I ain't had no sun chips either, man. I'm telling you, I'm on some shit. I'm on some shit. I'm on some shit. Like plus I'm going to see my grandmother. We gonna take her out. Damn, my grandmother. Yo, you know what's deep? My grandmother never been in the car with me driving. Damn, did y'all know that? My grandmother never been in the car with me while I'm driving. I never drove my grandmother in my life. Damn, that shit is dope. Wow, I never drove my grandmother before. Wow. That shit is dope. Yeah, so we gonna get her take her out. And my grandmother get to ride. She gonna be riding in style too. My grandmother gonna be in a foreign. This is dope. I don't think she ever been in no type of car like that either. I don't think nobody in my family. Oh, that shit is dope. I'm happy about that. Damn. I get to show my grandmother something. That shit is dope. She gonna be comfortable. I might make the damn turn on the I might put on a massage seat for her. Wow, because everybody know me. I never drove. I used to just be. I was the train or I used to pedal bike everywhere. I pedal bike through boroughs, but damn, I never drove my grandmother nowhere before. Wow, that shit is dope. I'm happy about that. I gotta talk to Tad about that. Like, yo, I never. And she going, Yo, that shit is dope. I'm happy about that. Mr. Q, what's up? Hopefully you feeling well. Tim Mack, I see you. Now grandma rolling in style. Don't tell nobody. I am gonna show y'all. Grandma rolling in style, I ain't wanna never tell y'all, but niggas be saying you broke, so they think you them, or they be projecting. My grandmother riding in style. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let her start it. Yeah. None of that broke bum nigga shit over here. That Tim Mack, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother gonna be riding. And the big boy too. Yes. Her. I'm one of the youngest grandsons. At one point, I was so young that all my cousins was in school and I used to have to stay home with my grandmother. I was too young to go to school. All my cousins was in school, my brothers, everybody. So it used to be me, my grandmother, and my grandfather Ernest in the house. That's how I know about MASH and I know about all that shit because I was too little. All of them was in school, but I was too little to go to school. And I used to have to be in the house with my grandmother. Everybody getting up. Tim Mack, I appreciate you. Everybody getting up to go to school. I'm just like in the house. So yeah, I was the baby for a long time. So now, and reason why this is important to me because my grandmother wanted me to go to school. She wanted me to do so much. And I used to say, I used to tell her but she always knew I did music. stayed out of trouble that she knew of. But I always, this is the payoff, you know, besides her seeing me on TV, I get to pull up on her and say, yo, look what I got. You know what I'm saying? And have her get in and, you know, yeah, I just thought about that shit. I just thought about it. That's dope. I get to drive my grandmother around in style. I'm going to have her go on the app and start the car because, you know, I start my shit with an app. Somebody said Barnaby Jones. Thank you for the Cash App. And I appreciate y'all, man. I ain't want to get all emotional and shit, but I just really thought about it. Like, yo, I'm picking my grandmother up. My brother used to drive her around. My aunt used to drive her around. A lot of people used to drive her around, but now me, the youngest, I'm not the youngest male, but I'm the youngest male of a certain crew that was living in the house at one point. So now I'm going to pick her up. So it's like, yo, this is, you know, your grandsons is good. You know what I'm saying? It's me and Tag going to get her. It's like, yo, your grandsons is good. We got you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times with family be so destitute and fucked up. You just want to see somebody doing well. So she'll know that all the times I play hooky, all the times I didn't want to go to school, all the times I didn't listen, it paid off. So that's really what it's all about. My grandmother ain't taking no pictures. She not taking no pictures, and she not getting on the phone. You could keep her on the phone for 10 minutes, you good. You could get her in a picture. My Taz said to me one day, yo, how come every time she take a picture, she always look like she don't give a fuck? I said, because she don't. She not taking no pictures, and she ain't getting on the phone. And she'll still hit me with her walker. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I can't wait to see her, driving to see her. So we gonna be on the road, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just thought about that. That shit is dope. You know what I'm saying? That shit is dope when your family see what you was hard-headed for, what you didn't listen. Like it did pay off. You know what I'm saying? Yo, my grandmother ain't getting to no pictures. And she's still on you. So if you notice, SMD 97 show, that's my first cousin. Tad is my first cousin. We all first cousins. Our parents are siblings. Rest in peace to all our parents, crazily. That's where we get whipping ass from, my grandmother. My grandmother came in every day, talk about how she was going to fuck somebody up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to take her out to eat. One thing my grandmother loved, this in South Carolina, I wish I could find for her. My grandmother loved a butter roll and some tea. But she liked that motherfucking corner store. In New York City, we don't call it bodega. We call it the corner store. Let me just keep it real with y'all. We don't do the bodega shit. We call it the corner store. So I didn't see my grandmother since 2021, since my brother's funeral. So Tad went to see her last year. He said as soon as he seen her, he just got emotional. Because like my grandmother's really like the heart and soul of my family. Like we all live with her. And most of her children passed away. You know what I'm saying? She outlived her children. So my grandmother been through a lot. So like I said, I just want to hang with her. I know I'm getting threatened. She gonna call me a jackass. I need all that. I need to get threatened. I need to get smacked. I need all that shit. I need that. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandmother, we used to fight. My grandmother had a room where that shit was junky as hell, but she knew where everything was at. You're like, Grandma, you got a thimble? You'd be like, oh, good look in the third. Fuck, you know where a thimble is at. But my grandmother, as we was younger, we used to fight to get a piece of her butter roll. I'm telling you, Mel, my brother Mel, rest in peace, was like, yo, you notice you never see her eat? She know the right amount of butter rolls to eat to get full for the day. You could bring her a tea and butter roll. I don't care what time it is. She always down for a good butter roll and some tea. Don't put no jelly on that shit. Don't get no bagel. Just a butter roll with a tea with 2 sugars, a little bit of milk. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my grandmother, she got everything. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I can't wait to see it. But I am gonna take some I'm gonna sneak some pictures of her. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't see her in so long. You know what I'm saying? I ain't see word butter rolls. Like, listen. Nah, my grandmother kept everything. My grandmother had like clothes when we was little and shit still. We used to, every summer, we used to go in her room and throw away mad shit, like 10 bags of clothes. And she was like, I was going to give that away. To who? But she know where everything is at. She used to have the, you remember the cookie canister, the blue cookie canister? That had them sugary ass cookies, that pretzel cookie with all that sugar and shit, them butter cookies. She had mad shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ain't see her in a while. So South Carolina, we be there Saturday, we out. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all real quick. Yeah, I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. So that's it. Black Light. No, Funkmaster Flex mixtapes is fire. I appreciate your donation too. That make me stay a little quick, few more minutes. No, Funkmaster Flex, don't get it twisted. His mixtapes was fire. Nah, don't get it twisted. Yeah, that his mixtapes was fire. I like the Clue joint too though. The Clue did some dope mixtapes. I like some of the Clue. But yeah, Flex ain't going nowhere though. You know what I'm saying? Flex ain't going nowhere. Yo, you know what's deep? I was just talking today, right? My grandmother has great grandchildren. So we're the grandkids. Tad daughter, who just got her master's in psychology, name is Tati. That's the great granddaughter. But Tati has a daughter named Zori, who everybody keep thinking is my damn daughter, but she ain't. She just look just like us. That's the great granddaughter. So my grandmother has great grandkids, and she's still here. That shit is deep when I think about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she has great grand. I got a picture of my grandmother holding Zori when Zori was little. That's her great granddaughter. I just thought about that shit. We the grandkids. The kids is the great grandkids, and then the kids is the great grandkids. How many people could say they know their great grandmother? That's what we be talking about with that lineage and that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Zori is the great granddaughter. Wow, I never really thought about that till today. I was thinking about that today because Tati is the great granddaughter. Yeah, the great granddaughter. Wow, two greats. You know what I'm saying? That's why we prop her up like that. My grandmother been through hell and like too. She took care of everybody too. Her brothers, sisters, every child, kids around the way. Yeah, the Danish cookies. Yeah, those shits had barrettes in there, bobby pins, all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Bobby pins. We used to fiend to get them cookies too. You know what my grandmother used to buy too a lot? She used to buy them munchkins from, my grandmother's 88. Yeah, she's 88. And still always talk about fucking us up. It's just funny, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what's funny? She used to buy the munchkins. You ever seen the from Dunkin' Donuts, the munchkins? You know, shit be good when it ain't yours. So she would buy, I don't know, she used to buy the right amount of munchkins and shit. And we get like 2-3 munchkins and shit, and then we can't get no more. But we was deep though. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother worked in public school, volunteering for like 20 years. She used to get the free lunch. Because I grew up across the street, right where we grew up at. It's a methadone center. So that's why when I tell y'all, people be dope fiends, believe me, because I know what a damn dope fiend look like. You know what I'm saying? She used to get the Christmas popcorn. I don't know, everything she ate tastes good. She had me, listen, my grandmother, because of her, I was eating Fig Newtons and shit. Yo, I love Fig Newtons because of her. Lorna Doones. What's the other shit she used to eat? What's that shit? They were like tea biscuits. Not the Stella Dora, because her mother, I knew my great-grandmother, her name was Ma. So I knew my great-grandmother too. I knew my grandmother's mother. She was alive when we was little. She lived for a long time as well. Her name was Ann Lewis. You know what I'm saying? I post pictures of her there. That's my great-grandmother. I knew my great-grandmother as well. Even on my father's side, I knew my great-grandfather. Because the Christmas popcorn had, remember, it had the cheese, the regular, and the caramel in there. It used to be in that tin. It used to be separated. Shit was stale as hell. Lorna Doones, but the Fig Newtons was fire. I don't know why I used to like Fig Newtons. My grandmother, it was a lot of us to raise too. Like it was a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? I think it might be the social tea biscuits. Stella Dora was Ma, because we call my great-grandmother Ma. And it's funny, my great-grandmother, she had the 2 ponytails, straight up and down black Native American. Straight up and down. 100%. I could show you a picture of her and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up and down. She had a my great-grandmother had a spirit named Poncho in the closet that she would call if we was in trouble. You know what I'm saying? She would call Poncho in the fucking closet. That's what my grandmother told me before when I was like, yo, grandma, we from African. She's like, I'm not African. Dead ass. She was like, I'm not African. Everybody from, she like, I'm not African. I'm not from Africa. We was already here. Dead ass serious. We was little. We was like, yeah. Then when we traced our family lineage, we was like, hold up. We went pretty far back and we started realizing, yo, she wasn't capping. I know I got a picture of my great-grandmother in here somewhere. Oh, here she go. Yeah. So sometimes when I look and I realize like where let me try to dim the screen. Sometimes like I look at my eyes and stuff like that. You could just, that's my great-grandmother. It's my great-grandmother right there. So a lot of people sometimes be like, yo, you light skinned, blah, 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 blah. You do. Yo. That's my great-grandmother. That's my grandmother's mother. And I showed y'all, my grandmother's grandfather. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is Ma. We remember Ma. Yeah, we remember Ma. Because my whole family lived in one building. So yeah, that's my grandmother Ma. Yep. So, and we knew her. You know what I'm saying? She lived in the building, like, so that's what it is, man. I'm about to get out of here. Until next time, I will holler. I'll be back tomorrow for sure. I probably detail some of the that's my cousins. Yeah, my cousins, father, grandmother. You know what I'm saying? That's my mother. And my mother, she actually raised my mother. You know what I'm saying? My mother lived with Ma. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know that. So, yeah. Until next time, man, I will holler at y'all. Peace out. I appreciate y'all for being here. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you leave a comment. We was off the Flex thing a little while ago. I gotta go take me a shower and just get my etiquette right. Thank everybody for the donations. Thank everybody for the cash apps. Remember, still taking housewarming money. Appreciate y'all. Till next time. Peace.